welcome back to our channel and another day of Vlogmas. In this video I'm going to show you guys what we got our 4- and 6-year-old girls for Christmas. There are two things that are already wrapped because they're huge and it would be hard for me to show you anyway, so I'm just going to insert a picture of those. And then there's one item that I still need to purchase because we haven't figured out what that is going to be yet. But I wanted to film this video now because if you're still looking for ideas, I want to get this to you at least a week before Christmas so that you have time to hop on Amazon or go to your local store and grab these things. If you're new to our channel, my name is Jen and I'm so happy to have you here. If you're returning, welcome back and thank you for supporting us. We really appreciate it. I'm sure most of you have heard this floating around, but we do the want, need, wear, read for our girls for Christmas. In case you're not aware of what that is, it's one thing they want, one thing they need, one thing to wear, and one thing to read. And then of course they get a gift from Santa and they get their stocking as well. So I'm gonna show you Quinn's first. She's our 4-year-old, and then I'll show you Bailey's. She's our 6-year-old. So starting with the want, we haven't decided what to get yet. It is currently December 17th, so we're kind of running it down to the wire here, but Anthony and I are celebrating our 10-year anniversary, which is actually tomorrow, the 18th, but we are celebrating it on the 21st, which is Saturday. So I think we're going to just go browse and see if we can find something that she's really gonna love, because every time we ask her what she wants, she tells us something completely different, and I think she's just saying things just to say things at this point. So we're just gonna take the reins and pick what we think she'll love, and I'm pretty sure she'll love it because you could literally give this girl a box and she would be thrilled. The one thing she needs, this was also a tricky one for her, but we ended up going with a gymnastics portable folding beam for our house. They already have a fold-up mat that they can practice their skills on, but she definitely could use a beam to be able to practice her balance and things like that because she only goes to gymnastics once a week. I know Bailey will probably use this too, but this is something we thought that Quinn could definitely use and something that she would need. For the one thing she will wear, which is also kind of a need, but for one thing she will wear, we got her socks, and I just can't do white socks for our kids. They get so dingy looking and I just can't handle it. So we get gray socks for Quinn and black for Bailey so that they know whose is whose, because they're kind of similar in size. And these are a whole bunch of new socks for her. It's very likely that she's going to be most excited about this out of everything, I'm not gonna lie, but that is her one thing to wear. And then her one thing to read, we do books the 5 days before Christmas. The girls get a book each night, and so they're gonna have a lot of books. And Quinn she's pre-reading right now, so she's reading shorter words and things like that, and sounding out the sounds and kind of really learning the sounds of each letter. So getting her another book didn't really seem to fit, so instead I looked for games that would help her with that learning how to read process, and we ended up choosing this sequence letters game. It looks really fun. Players will sound out the letters on their cards, and then they have to match it to the beginning sound of the picture on the board, and then you want to be able to form a sequence, which is probably like 4 chips in a row, and then you're the winner. So we can all play this as a family. Quinn can practice her letters and it's a win-win. Now for the Santa Claus item, obviously Santa Claus is bringing that gift, but I was able to find out what he's getting her, and I was able to get the exact same thing so I can at least show you guys in the video, and then we can bring it back and he can bring the actual gift. But he told me that he is bringing her a large size aqua doodle mat. So this has those markers that you fill with water, not markers, they're like paintbrushes that you fill with water, but they only work on this specific doodle mat, so it's mess free. I think after about 10 minutes it fades, so they can keep creating pictures, and this one is big enough for I believe 3 to 4 kids to use at the same time. So this will be perfect, and Santa definitely did great in choosing this gift for her, and I can't wait to see her open it. Now moving on to Bailey. For her want item, she is such a simple girl, and no joke, she really wants a wall clock for her room. And we were looking at different wall clocks to be able to get for her. They have like a little alarm clock, but It's one of those ones that light up when it's time for them to get up in the morning. It turns green, but you can't really read the time on it. It doesn't stay like backlit, so you can't see it. And she really likes to know what time it is, especially when it's her relaxed time, and I tell her she can get up in an hour. She really likes to know what time that is and be able to keep track of it. So we found this projection alarm clock for her, and it has the big numbers. It also can charge phones, but she doesn't need that obviously. But then it also projects, so this side piece rotates 180 degrees and projects the time onto their wall. So they'll be able to see the time perfectly. She's gonna freak out about this. Like, seriously, she's gonna love it so much. It's definitely something she wants, so I'm excited for her to get that. The one thing Bailey needs is the other item that's behind me, actually right here, and it's wrapped because it's big and I couldn't really show you anyways, but it is a bench for her keyboard. So she's in year 3 of the Let's Play Music program, and she has a keyboard that she's playing on and she's composing her own songs on, but we don't have a chair or bench or anything that is the right height to be able to play it and sit in the correct posture. So she has just been standing, and I feel so bad because she can't practice like actually sitting and playing and practice her actual technique. So she definitely needed a keyboard bench. That one was an easy one to choose for her. The one thing she'll wear, we got the same thing for her that we got for Quinn, but black, because Bailey has black, Quinn has gray, they can tell them apart. So we got her the socks for the one thing she will wear. And then the one thing she will read, I actually don't have this one in yet, but we are getting her the Zoe and Sassafras books. She loves this. She will read an entire chapter book of the Zoe and Sassafras books, or Ivy and Bean, or the Magic Treehouse. She'll read a whole chapter book at bedtime before she goes to sleep. She reads so quickly. She devours books. I can't keep up with her speed. The library is definitely a frequent thing for us, so getting her this book set will definitely give her at least 1 week of material that's new to her. Okay, and then her gift from Santa. Again, I was able to find out from Santa what he's bringing her, and I went and got the same thing so I can show you guys. She has been asking probably for about 3 years for a remote control airplane, and I don't know where it came from, or if she saw it somewhere or just heard it somewhere, but she is consistently asking for that. Anytime someone asks her what she wants for birthdays or Christmas, that is one of the things that comes out of her mouth every single time. I'm not a huge fan of the airplane idea, so I'm glad that Santa went with this option. She's gonna love it just as much, but it's a remote control helicopter. And she is going to absolutely freak out. She's gonna want to go fly it right away as soon as she gets it on Christmas morning, for sure. But I can't wait to see. It takes only 40 minutes to charge it, and then it can fly for 8 to 10 minutes, so that's plenty of time to test it out. It's actually meant for indoors, so that's nice because it's December, so we can do it indoors. We don't have to wait for a non-rainy day to go outside and play with it, so she's gonna love that for sure. That is what we got our kids for Christmas this year. Like I mentioned, we still can't figure out the want gift for Quinn, so if you have any ideas of what a 4-year-old spunky little girl who's full of energy might love, please comment down below, because we need all the help we can get. It is so hard. I know she'll love anything we pick, but I really want to put thought into it and get something for her that's truly going to be something she wants to play with every single day, and not just a fad fancy toy that she'll be excited about for 2 days and then never think about it again. So let me know your ideas down below. I also am going to try to find out from Santa Claus what he plans to put in their stockings, so I can show you guys what is going in their stockings as well. I forgot to ask him that when I talked to him, so I'm going to see if I can find that out for you guys, and if so, I will post that in the next few days. Thank you so much for watching. Click subscribe, click that notification next to it, which is shaped like a little bell, and then click the thumbs up on this video before you click out. For now, remember to stay humble, be kind, and I will see you tomorrow.